Hi, my name is Jacqueline Gray, and I will be doing my research paper on the effects of video games on child and adolescent minds. My research was inspired by the essay Mind Over Mass Media by Steven Pinker. My first source that I found was The Benefits of Playing Video Games by Isabella Granick, Adam Labelle, and Rutger C.M. Ingalls. This group of individuals make up the Developmental Psychopathology Department at a behavioral science institute in the Netherlands. From this source, I gathered that the instantaneous feedback from video games could help children develop an incremental theory of intelligence. This theory suggests that intelligence is a trait that can be improved upon with time and effort. Studies have shown that failure in video games spurs children's determination to conquer the challenge. These failures have been met with positive reactions, such as excitement and interest, rather than disappointment and defeat. Despite the many negative campaigns against shooter games, studies show a more potent reaction in cognitive performance from this category of game over any other. Though it is important to note that testing is extremely difficult due to the wide variety of mechanics in every video game. My second source is Playing Video Games is Good for Your Brain, Here's How, by Mark Griffiths. Griffiths is the director of the International Gaming Research Unit and professor of gambling studies at Nottingham Trent University. This source will be used as my visual aid for this presentation. Video game play has shown increases in minimally 6 areas of the brain in children and adolescents. Griffiths indicates significant activity in areas controlling memory, learning, cognition, sensory movement, and decision-making. Studies show an increase of dopamine release, which leads to feelings of reward and boost to learning. However, despite so many positive benefits, there are a few detriments. Excessive gameplay has shown a decrease in frontal lobe activity, which can lead to mood changes. Another effect, though it may be either positive or negative depending on perspective, is a decrease of emotional reactions to violent situations. Here's an image of And my final source is the essay itself, Mind Over Mass Media by Steven Pinker. Pinker is known as a cognitive scientist, psychologist, linguist, and author. He is a professor in the Department of Psychology at Harvard University. The points that I gathered from this source is that at the time video games were being attacked for contributing to violence, the Great American Crime Decline was occurring. Similar situations have happened to other forms of media such as television, radio, and comic books. These sources of entertainment, however, have been vilified at some point, while the opposite of the claims is playing out in society. Pinker claims that people who are successful and accomplished do so by surrounding themselves in information related to their fields. He finds that if you're trained with a singular goal, you may improve at that one task, but it will not increase your ability in other ways. And finally, despite our highly technological environment, information, research, and overall knowledge in individuals and society has been increasing rapidly, contrary to popular opinion that electronics has been dulling our intelligence. Overall, my research has shown video games are a positive influence for our youth. I hope to find more scientific studies to back my findings for my physical paper. Thank you for your time.